Alright, I double saved. Powers testimony, the person who received the bear, or the bear itself. I say we don't know who received it. There was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear, and that is the identity of the person who received the bear. Yeah, it gives the lead to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. As long as we don't know who it was and took the bear, we can't be sure of... Oh! Huh? 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 What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, at least give us a good reason why. Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, so I remembered. I remembered who took the bear. What? Really? I mean, I only saw his arm, but the arm. It was the Nickel Samurai's arm, I swear it. You've got to be kidding. Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai. Rubble, 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 rubble. Order. Looks like you've dug your own grave, yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. So the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And, as we all know, Matt on guard is the Nickel Samurai. Rubble, 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 rubble. Well, thanks to the defense, we've made that all the clearer. What am I supposed to do now? Mia, help. You don't have time to act lost. You've got to find another angle to attack this from. Hurry. Huh. Now, I will bring this cross-examination to hold it! Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? This is again, Mr. Wright. You already removed any and all questionable areas of this testimony. It's about time to remove from this court, Mr. Wright. I have to find something. Even one more little point will do. There are still questions left unanswered. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that, alright? Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further? Oh, boy. I say the bear itself. I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. The bear? Mr. Wright? This was found at Mr. Engar's mansion. However, Mr. Engard was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Oh! I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It is not possible that it was Mr. Engard who took this bear to his mansion. Rubble, 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 rubble. Why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There was no way, time-wise, for the defendant to have taken this bear home. Oh, it's so cute. Phew, disaster averted, if all. You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. Huh? I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Engard's mansion. This area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. That butler. All this time he was the killer. The killer and Engard were working together, so to speak, and the killer was hiding in Engard mansion as its butler. What a bold move! The bear figurine was brought back to Engard mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Engard had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a long time now. This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as to who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Man on Guard. I see no reason for this trial to continue. Therefore, I will now hand down my verdict. Thank you, Your Honor, for understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you could not win against the truth, could you? I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Well, do I? What should I do? I gotta raise an objection. I have to. There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I have left is one dirty trick. Your Honor, right now we have these two reasons to believe my client is the client of the assassin. Reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, that very same figurine was found at On Guard Mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person. What do you say? What I'm saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. Rubble, 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 rubble! The real client? Yes. Tisk, tisk. Is this all you have? Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the real client of the killer and therefore the real murderer? Now this is actually easy. The reason this is easy, who else would have hired the killer? Because who else had motive to kill Juan? And of course the answer is Adrian Andrews. She had the motive because she was pissed that, you know, her mentor committed suicide and that Juan was number one dating her, right? And he was kind of the reason for the suicide. And number two, the fact that he might have hidden the suicide note. So it's gotta be Adrian. Adrian Andrews? Yes, we already know that she tried to frame Matt on guard for the crime. We're wearing a spare nickel samurai costume. Oh, then the nickel samurai's arm that I saw. That could have very well been Miss Andrews. Rubble, 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 of course. Yes, rubble, rubble that. But what about Mr. On Guard? If you would please recall yesterday's testimony. The defendant was taking a nap during the break period. Oh, that's right. Then, finding this figurine at Mr. On Guard's mansion, it was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this? I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic, besides which there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. Well, we're just gonna have to rubble. What is with this trial? Come on, anyone can tell On Guard did it. I can't believe the defense would go so far as to pin the guilt onto someone else. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty. It's murder of all things. This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this one fight I can't give up on. Order, order, order. All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom. I'll have my elves shove red-hot pokers up your goddamn asses if I need to. Your Honor. For the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game. His what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered, why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? He's right. The killer did especially bring that bear to On Guard right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it? Absolutely. And I'm sure that once the court knows the significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon the witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews. And who would that be? It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself. Whoa! Rubble, rubble! She already testified. What the fuck? Oh, I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in that time. Yes, Your Honor. Huh. A recess, huh? Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt on Adrian. Ugh, I swear this demon will pay. Mr. Nick. Pearls? Where's Mia? I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away. A really strong power? Oh, here we go. The phone is gonna ring. Gotta dance to the steel samurai. I said, he's gonna chop him up. He's gonna kill the bad guys. He gotta lubricate his joints because he's made of metal. I'm gonna stop this now. Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is. It's from Gumshoe. How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Yeah, sort of. You just barely found something to latch onto. Phew, that's good, pal. And what about you? Anything yet? We figured out where the killer and Maya are? We still don't have any leads, but... What? You don't have any more time. You just had one. Even a single clue would be really helpful. No clues at all. I was only able to come to this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trail going until Maya's been rescued, but if I just run out of luck this time, is all our hope for naught? A tent. Huh? A tent? I could see a circus tent. What, Mia? Looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So it was Maya that called you away? She's locked in a dusty little room right now. Well, I can see a circus tent outside a window about 300 feet away. Gumshoe, is there a circus in town right now? Well, there's only one, pal. The very big circus. Maya's somewhere within a 300 feet radius of the main tent. What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle on that map. About 300 feet radius from the main tent. Hurry. And I can see a mailbox under the window. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox. Oh, okay, what else? What else, Mia? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. Felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so. I heard her, an old office building. Good stuff, pal. Okay, just hang in there. We'll be a little longer, pal. Wish us luck. Good luck. I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal? Mia, Maya's not hurt, right? She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. Gumshoe, please hurry. Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix? It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer. Holy crap. It's going to continue again? Wow. Robble, robble, robble. Alright, court will now reconvene. The killer, the man who ordered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real criminal. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Ms. Andrews? Of course I have. You've seen it before? That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Ms. Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets? Alright. Why does she... Alright, so she's gonna give testimony here on the bear figurine. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. So this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it? Yes, looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree? Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Looks like there really was something to that bear after all. Alright, the bear figurine cross-examination. Oof. I'm gonna go ahead and save now before I start this and screw everything up.